Who wants to learn QuickBooks? I don't hear you. A little louder. Want to learn QuickBooks? Watch these videos. Hello to everyone, and thank you for joining us on this QuickBooks tutorial set of videos brought to you in order to help you understand how to use QuickBooks. Simple enough? It might just be after you watch these simple videos. So, we are going to start this first segment on creating a new file. If you've already created one and you've been using it, you may want to skip this part. However, if you are kind of brand new or setting up a new books, we're going to be using QuickBooks 2014, and here we go. So we will create a new company right here. Let's do the Express Start. And you're going to put in your company information. I'm going to have a little fun with this one. I'm going to call my company the Hot Doggers. That's right. Big hot dog right here. Industry? Well, we're in the hot dog industry, so I guess maybe food industry. Or you could do the help me choose if you can't figure it out. So here we go, restaurants, cater, and bar. Company type. I'm going to say this is an S corporation because I got a lot of hot doggers out there. Different branches, different places. That's right. So one big hot dog convention. So tax ID. This is going to be used for your tax form. So if you're an S corp, most likely you have something that looks like this. Do you have employees? We're going to say yes, we do. I'm going to hit continue. And here we're going to put the standard information, so go ahead and do that. So there you have it. I filled in the address, the city, state, zip code, country, phone number, email, and website. Funny enough, I actually did see if there's such a thing as the hotdoggers.com, and surprisingly enough, there was no such thing. So yes, the domain name is still available. Go and register it right away. You can be the first hot dogger out there. Except, so remember, this is just an example, you guys. This is not a real company, but I will create company file. Makes me want to go get hot doggers. Maybe not. Maybe not. So it's doing its thing right now, creating a new company. Well, ta-da, we're at the next stage. It's going to give you these three options: add people, add products, or add your bank accounts, or you can start working. I'm actually going to do bank accounts first, okay, because people, I can always add them as I go along. Same thing for products and services, but everything starts with your bank account. Money goes in, money goes out. So add a bank account, and so account name. So you have a few different options. You could have the name of the bank if you have different accounts in there, like a checking, savings, and so whatnot, and have those as subcategories. So for example, I like to do it that way, so kind of group things a little bit, makes it easier. So I'm gonna write over here bank 1. Okay, I'm not gonna put any names, or maybe I should have put Money Grubbers 1. Oh, whoever's a banker out there is probably really mad at me now. I'm kidding, I love banks. Saw the Newton boys. Loved how they robbed so many of them. I'm kidding, I'm only kidding. Account number, put your account number. Opening balance. It's very important because this is all about reconciliation. So figure out when you want to start your books, as of when, and as of when you want to start reconciling the bank statements, okay? For taxes, you obviously need a minimum January to obviously all the way through December. So depending on where you're at in the year, you may have to go back and reconcile some additional bank statements previously to get caught up. In any case, we'll just say the opening balance was, I'm actually going to leave this blank because this is just going to be my main category. So I do apologize. We're not going to put an account number or anything over here. I'm just going to hit continue, and just no thanks for now. Continue. And the first thing I'm going to do is go back to start working. So I'm going to close all this stuff right now. And so the main thing I want to do is go to list, chart of accounts. First thing I'm looking for is that bank we just set up, right? Beautiful. And then I want to do account, new, another bank. I'm going to just initial money grubbers here with MG. I'm going to write checking, and I'll write the last four of the checking account. And the important thing is to do sub account of that main account, money grubbers. Then down over here, also another important thing. This is where we do our opening balance that we talked about previously. So you're not going to do it on the main one because it's not an actual account. It's the main category in a sense. And all these things that we're going to set up right now, I'm going to show you a couple more. Has to do with the actual checking account, savings, and anything else. So statement ending balance, I'm going to do 12. Oh, it's the balance. So we'll say it was 1,500. Let's do 1 million. Yes, a lot of money in there. Oh, 15 million. And let's do as of 12/31/2013. So it's kind of like we're starting a fresh new brand new year with this. I'm going to do save and new. This is very important for the reconciliation. Okay, that's your key, you guys. If the numbers add up and you can reconcile, that means that you've looked at everything the right way and you've accounted for everything the right way. So account name, once again, Money Grubbers MG, savings, number 82 or whatever it is. Enter opening balance. In the savings account, we only have a cool 150,000. Everything else is in the checking. Why? I don't know. Makes no sense. But this whole thing is just an example, you guys. This is not reality. So please, take it easy. Save and close. No, not right now. Oops. Look what I forgot to do, you guys. Forgot to make it into a subcategory. So I go back here. Edit. See, you got to double check your work, right? Very important, you guys. Be organized. There you go. Money Grubbers. This is going to combine the total of these two sub-accounts. That's how we came up with this total. So this is not a real account. These are the actual two accounts. And ta-da! We're pretty much done with setup on the company information. We have our first bank in there. You could do the same thing for other banks as well. And if you want, you could also start adding different things in here. So you could do this right now, or you could do it as you go along. It really doesn't make a big difference. It's what time you have, what's comfortable for you. Of course, when you do something like this, it gives you an idea of, you know, mapping it out in one shot. So if you have the time, try to invest. And for example, I can come over here and do account, new account, and I could do all my credit cards now. Same thing. So I could do, you know, Chase, Visa. Could have been Money Grubbers, right? You know, go on there, Money Grubbers. But Chase, Visa, and this was my, could be Chase, Visa Platinum, you know, or their gold, or their whatever they have. You can name it whatever you want. If you have different Chase accounts, you could do that. But for credit cards, I kind of leave it one by one. Enter opening balance. Same thing if you're going to reconcile your credit cards. Then, yeah, you want to have your opening balance of, you know, this was my ending balance, which makes it the opening balance for the next month. But the whole point is we're doing every, you know, credit cards don't always end at the end of the month. Sometimes they, you know, they end on the middle. So that's fine. Save and close. No. And here you have it. Well, that concludes this video. We're going to move on to the next video where we're going to be strictly focusing on a different areas. So if you want to know what that area is, look for video number 2. Okay, I'm just messing with you guys. To make it easy, is going to be on accounts payable. Okay, so look for accounts payable. It's number 2.